pulling the game up again. So today, I guess we find out whether or not our character in the blueprints was actually a little shit. It was implied at the end of yesterday, but it was also written in red text. And, yeah. I don't know, it kinda, like, you know, based on the fact that, like, we're the heir and our brother isn't, I feel like maybe they got wise to him just, like, lying about stuff. I'm a little bit unsure about the light level today. 2, so... Okay, that... It's the... like... If I put on the light in this room, it actually becomes too bright. And if I don't, nobody sees. 2 seconds, yeah. Looks like we're good to go. Should do that. Just people talking to at the wrong time, and then it's actually kind of important, so I'll give people a chance to get in here while I do that. A8. There we go. Well, the game, in fact, there we go. I don't know if making a wish makes a difference. That's just a thing now. Yeah, I usually play for about 3 hours normally. We went a little bit over last time. I also probably should because I have some chores to do. And then later tonight I do have, I do participate in the Lancer game with Anne and, what are they calling themselves now? SETI, you know? Let's see here, we're going to the outer room this time. Dig spots. Shelter. I'm gonna take root cellars, just because we haven't done this room yet, and well, that has a lot of... I don't see anything in here to pick up. Okay, family tree. Let's see here, root cellar. Family tree. And Thomas without an H. Thomas Sinclair. Plus Baroness Orville? Lord William Espen plus Epson plus Lady Ashlyn. Yeah. Herbert Sinclair. Wait, aren't we Simon? I guess we, like, Herbert went with... Oh, that's weird. Huh. Simon H. Oh, Ashley? Oh, yeah. Simon H. Sinclair plus Lara Epson. And then separate is Lionel Epson. And below that is Mary Epson. Mount Holly family tree. There we go. That's several dig spots, so I may have to come out here if I find a shovel. But it's good to know that if I find a shovel early, I can take root cellar. Maybe. Alright, the den? The den. The more swans, more clocks. Guest bedroom? Guest bedroom. We've already spent a fair bit, so why not? What do we have here? A gem. I just gotta keep an eye on those. Chapel would be very early. Security. Yes. I do not have I do not have the key card yet, and I do not have the breaker yet. Security level can be low. Yeah, low. Change offline mode to unlocked. I'll go and change it to high if I get the breaker room here. Let's see what we get today. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Nice. That's a good start. Now we'll take the pantry, sure. The house makes no sense. I was also looking for, we had that puzzle we found in the hovel. That comes out to either 9.5, so I don't believe that would be correct, or it comes out to 12. Archives. That's a little debilitating early on, but let's take it. Sure, let's just have the archives for once. Marigold wins literary honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold. That's the book we found in the nursery. Let's see here. Okay, she adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird. That's the thing we find in the storeroom a picture of, right? Had been chosen as the Herald literally. Okay. Archives. Marion Marigold. Swimbird. Herald Literary Medal, Illustrated Book of the Year, second time. Second time. Second time she's awarded for a book. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relative of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. Swimbird author never considered herself success instead of successful. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer, she confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I'd always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so we ran out of books we owned. My imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed that book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Next page. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Detained by Red Guard. Probably over Red Prince. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on a leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF. Stated about. Let's see here. Bombing by RLCF. Who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White, new name, popular author, were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago? I don't know how. I mean, I'm just writing down the name, not necessarily the date accurate. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. Marion Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press. citing personal reasons, came after the arrest of last week of a fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning. Caleb Manning. Arrested. Causes Marigold to break off with publisher. Caleb was a mentor. Marigold is the third prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press. We saw Manning and White in the Black Room on several of the pictures. If I understand this image right. Okay. Manning and White shown in photos here and Black Room. Glasses man and beard. Was bald. Seen at the corner, suspicious bag under waved down a local man. This is the third major incident, probably, since last year. It is anticipated something charged by the Crown. Manning was the last P. Manning had a lot of pee, I guess. Nobody else got to pee ever again. The trial begins on Tuesday, expected to last up to something with grand treason. No trace is discovered of Cinca heiress, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones. Mary Matthew Jones. Cinca heiress. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marion Marigold. Last seen Friday for 3:45 p.m. Ebb 21 to 21 in 87. After a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room. At the 100 Bells Tea Room. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Driver can be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned, but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point, and we are seeking information. Priceless jewel stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Priceless jewels stolen. Royal Museum heist. Just piecing together the timeline here. In case it gets referenced later. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries. Royal capital. Fen. Named Fen. Aries. I've broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. Lavish rooms have historically been Museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall, brandishing firearms. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned Ruby Crown. Ruby Crown of Rinda Aries. one. The priceless crown jewel, whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Possibly political motivation theft. That's this thing. Anything else in the archives? Bet. Well, that was important enough, I should say. That gets me to the pantry. Meaning, I wish to here, in fact. Boiler room. Okay, so it only blocks like one thing. Okay, I don't have that. Confidential. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Chapel. Okay. These remain the same. I really need a shovel, huh? These remain the same, but, considering they have, numbers and, backgrounds, I am thinking, but this is green, so I wouldn't know what to do with it. Because, like, we know that, like, blue means additive. Yellow means subtractive. Red, I would imagine, could be, oh, that's actually hard. I don't know. Because, like, green isn't a color we know anything of. I don't know if it has anything to do with, like, get and or use room of this kind. The gems are in a box with a statement. The white box did not have a statement. The only thing I can think of being this one, so yoink. Does indeed not have a statement. Bedroom. Nothing new here. I'm thinking that maybe I should get a hold of a computer and try enter Reddington as a password at some point. Locked. Darn. I have to go all the way back. Once I go here. How many rooms do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Breaker box. Sure. Entry system. Garage needs some power. Gymnasium. What if I turn off the power for gymnasium here? I keep forgetting how to do these. There we go. Okay. Go back to security. All right. Keycard system. Security level. High. Confirm setting. Unlocked. Turn to security menu. Log into network. Reddington. Shame. I was hoping there would be something. Oh! There's food here. Alright, let's see what's behind door number 2. Storeroom. So, Swimbird. Wait, storeroom has another... The yellow pawn. I mean, it's probably white, but like, it could be yellow for a math puzzle. Right, did I think I got everything here? I'll wait. The misery. So, we're looking for, with pudding, about, darn it, without dunes. That looks like sand dunes. It 2 days only, all items 50% off. Day... Any... Day 20 and 21. Sale. 50% off. If this is to Annual Maids Day. If this is true. Well, I don't remember seeing pudding or dunes, so... let's try the archived floor plan. Billiard room. Alright. 10. 22 times 6, 2 times 4, 6, 12. 12? 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. Times 10 is 30. We split by 15. That should be 2, but double checking. 10 minus 2 is 8 times 1 doesn't matter. 80. So 8. No, shit. It should be 10. 12. Well. 2. This was 8 times 10, 10. Ease. I am, on floor plans. Shit. Gonna roll. I can only hope that this goes somewhere. Shit, it's a closet. Right, I can go all the way over. Again. Pudding and dunes. Just keeping my eyes open for... Not you. I can at least see the... everything from... Is there any in the... No, there isn't. Is there? Right. That's not it. Okay. I don't think that's it, but I have keys now, so... That's dining room. Do not think I will achieve rank 8, but you never know. Right? Five. Rotunda. Let's do this. 7 locked doors. I'm gonna open one of them and see if that does anything for me. An upgrade disc. Confidential? Go check. Could be a place to stuff the upgrade disc right now, but let's try this other door then. Disappointing. locked. The sound is centered on this, and not the... like, all of the sound. Boudoir. Because it's the easy one to deal with here. 1, 2, 2, 5. Red to 4. Locked. Then I don't have a way to do anything here, so... going to... go to the... I can go to the security room. Insert the disc. Let's see what we get. Courtyard. Courtyard. 5 dig spots. Left unlocked always, or +2 gems. Courtyard. I see. It's a corridor in a yard. Courtyard. I think I'll take that. 2 gems is tempting, but not having to rely on keys at all. That's courtyard, yeah. Yeah, it would. Were for the closet. I need to call it a day though, because we ran out of keys. These rooms are getting weird. I should turn on the light here. It got dark in here. It's the problem where there are only 2 ways light behaves in this apartment. You either have all of it or you have none of it. Me and Mom frequently joke that the living room eats light. And it doesn't help that we're so far north that at this point in the day, the sun is always like horribly sharp when whenever we do anything. Like whenever there's any light. My brain is having a moment. This is why I'm not a scientist. I will frequently forget what I'm saying right in the middle of saying it. Schoolhouse. Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Sure. Herbie. Why is it spelled like that? I'm gonna write that down. Schoolhouse. Herb E. Herb I. Like big letters, small letters. What have I unlocked? Ooh. something. Not sure what. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my... Okay, 38 years... It has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility, and meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spend our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. Okay, so this is Reddington then. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my classes these many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her... okay, so Lady Epson did the fundraising at the school. Without her, Reddington Elementary would be a distant and blurry vision. A vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson. Our future principal, and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you. Okay. Okay, so thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. Campus completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through the halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace, and yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months... if I am still standing in 8 months, just in case that's important, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. And also, apparently there's a fire advisory in my area. That's a little early. Like, yes, it's warm and it's spring, but, like, I guess it hasn't been raining for a while, huh? Let's see, then. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see if... I'll take the store. It's a start, if nothing else. I realized after leaving the storeroom that I should have checked if it had Library. Discovered less common floor plans while drafting in the library. I see. I was just wondering if, like, the duck, or swimbird, if it had, like, if I should note down how many, like, stripes it has on its uniform, but... Book request form. Library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Swimbird. Fixed Stars. History of Arindia. EPCV Pump System User Manual. Drafting Strategy. Swimbird. Lyman P. Jones. Oh, I can go up the stairs. I was wondering if I could. Mount Holly records. Temporal records, total time, total days, longest day, average day. Resource records. This is just a playthrough. Like, check what you found so far. And what is this book? Mount Holly Scrapbook. My first claim ticket. First item checked, car keys. Baron of Mount Holly, name's nephew, provisional heir. My favorite floor plans is the hallway. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted, hallway, then storeroom. Most paid for, observatory, security, commissary rather. Commissary. Most time spent in security, entrance hall, and billiard room. Contraptions I've made. Commissary receipt, salt shaker, 5 gold. Have a great day, largest purchase. Here's some fill-ins. Maybe one everyday weight room. Most avoided. Yeah, losing half my steps. Weight room, drawing room, lavatory. Yeah, I should probably pick like half my steps at some point with that room, but for the purpose of... So here's gonna be the book I order tomorrow, or next time, I guess. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource. Right. Okay, yeah. I changed my mind, but I'm not gonna. In the classroom, you may draw new floor plans, one for each time with one time for each classroom. Or yeah, it's more the you want it later in case you figure something out and you want to go back. Freddy, color worksheet. Fill in each object with its correct color. My favorite color is red. B minus, 9 out of 12. I'm just trying to figure out classroom. Ready. B minus, 9 out of 12. Blue, green, red, or blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple. Favorite color is red, but with a tiny d. Let's see here. Which one is wrong? There are 3 that's wrong here. The lizard is wrong, probably. Lizard, wrong color. I should write down all of the things that are in here, even. Flag mountain. Flag hourglass. Flag heart. Banana puddle. Banana water. Pumpkin. Pull wagon. That's what I'm gonna call that. Fire hydrant. Yeah. Well, red seems to be featured a lot because, and I think it's because of our big brother, because I don't know if she's the mom or whatnot, but Marion Marigold wrote the Red Prince because her son's favorite color, which could be either us or our big brother, loved red. Broccoli. What is... That's a blueprint. Grapes. Lizard. Blueprint. Yellow. And what's the last thing that's wrong here? The grapes? That can't be right. I'm thinking the flag, but I can't be sure. Favorite color is red. I am thinking one of the flags should be blue. But I'm not sure which. No, wait. Blueprint is blue, so... I'm just trying to figure out what's off. Because one of them is missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The lizard should be green. Meaning that the flag, green flag, should be purple. Green. Probably. Grade 1. Whatever color is... okay. Blue. I can't color this in? Okay, so... Arja B plus. Art flag and art flag and hourglass wrong. And you 2 out of 12. You must really like red. Two out of 12. Colors. Violet. Let's see here. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Yeah, one's a stair and one's a couple of stars. The 8 is on its side. Classroom grade 1. 8 is on its side. Ten. I have a gem. A white closet. No, shoot. I'll take the nook here then. Drawing room. Pantry. Bird and boat. And a banana. Chapel. Passageway requires 2. Can take a drawing room here. There's a lot of people with umbrellas walking. Or bending over. Let's see here. You. Garage. Garage. No, I can't. Guest bedroom. Why not? Keycard. Wonderful. Okay, coat and bed. Like a portable cot. Bedroom. Sure, why not? Nothing new here today. Billiard room. Let's just do this puzzle. Could I? Did I have redraw? Because I wasn't gonna... Oh, right. It's fine, we have enough steps. 7 times 2 is 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times 2, that's 12. 16. Split by 4 or split by 2 first? Would that be the same? I think so. In which case, 8 split by 4 is 2. It gets a little more convoluted each time, I notice. Wait a minute. Road and fishing rod. This is correct. Mm-hmm. All right. Spare room. Please be the correct orientation over here. Parlor. Okay, this box is black, this box is true. This box is empty. Blank box is empty. Black box is true. Black box is black. These are both lies. They nearly tricked me. Veranda. Sure, why not? Deer and 10. A hammer. Padlocks and lock trunks. Dark room. Yup. Let's see what's here. I could just guess. Gymnasium. Running shoes. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate and grounds. Ah. Clock and padlock. I need to take the hallway closet here, unfortunately. It's the only thing that goes. I got a compass, though. Can draw floor plans leading north more frequently, sure. Crossing my fingers. Oh, good. Yoink. Okay. Dining room. It turns the correct way, if nothing else. I have a silver key here, sure. Aquarium is every color of room. Let's do that. It is every color of room. I found a piece of the lever. That fish is very happy. Here's security. Sure, why not? I need to check something. Did I pick up the... I do have the keycard today. Keycard system. Security level high, confirm setting, offline mode, unlocked just in case. Back. I'm just curious if there's anything I could see on these that, like, you can't normally. Use a key. Last room. Or why not? Grade 2. Let's see what grade 2 is up to. Mathematics worksheet. Find each sum without using science. Ah. Grab. Mathematics is starting to add up. Yeah, we figured that one out. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Well, one's a pudding and one's a fan. And a what? Listens to metal. I'm wondering if these matter. The letter L. Look at the colors. Rob failed. Oh. Hmm. A minute. Multiplication. Yeah, I'm not sure that, like, B, F, B. I don't know if I bother writing those down. Okay, show. Spread. Can't afford that. Bunk room counts as 2 bedrooms, though. Not sure if that means anything here. Hey, little guy. A about those. Hello. Just staring at everything. Alright, let's continue. Passageway. I can afford the passageway, so let's do it. Locked. First room. We have a dining room, but I'm not sure I will achieve. I'm taking the weight room this time so that we can actually see what's in here. If the tiger. It's showing its butt. There's nothing to pick up here. Locked. That sounds locked. And I don't have any keys. I also don't have a shop. And we didn't make it to rank 8, so... Do I have I do not have a coat. I do not have a coat room, so I'm calling it a day. Yeah. That's unfortunate. So, if I pull the schoolhouse again, I'm going to need to try and get as many classrooms as possible, probably, in one go. I will wait a little bit with... I will see what I get first. Nook. Nook. Billiard room? Alright, 5. 17. That's 4. Minus 2, that's 2. 5 minus... What's the order of operations there? I can only guess. 4. 4's valid. 26? 20, actually, because it's immediately subtracted. 20 times 5 is 100 split by 20. Should be 5, unless I am misunderstanding the order of operations here. Yeah. More keys, more. I'm thinking parlor because if I can get the gems. Gems are more valuable than coin. Hello. Inspect documents of the estate more closely with the magnifying glass. I'm not sure it matters here, but... yeah, I remember that. We just need the statement on the white box is true. The statement with the word white are always true. Gems are in the white box. Huh? So... can I trust this? Okay, well. That kind of felt like a shot in the dark, honestly. Because if one of them was false, they would all be false. I'm taking the commissary. With road, without... scroll the heck back up here. With road, without fishing rod. Sure, I can take the storeroom here. Alright. Got nothing here. Guess we're going back out. I'm going to the outside room just in case. I'm making a wish. Who knows if it matters? There's stuff down there? Like this area right down there? Like, why would that be in a cliffside? Why would I be able to just walk up and see that? That is definite effort they did not have to do. Okay, let's see here. Tool shed. I could have taken shelter here, but you? Oh, okay, neat. Would have probably found that out later, but... corridor. Has to be the corridor. I mean, I could have saved it for later to make bedroom. The only way I can go forward at this point. Courtyard. We're entering a green room. Watering can. Just gives me a gem. Yoink. Sledgehammer. You. I'll take the spare room out of rotation, actually. I don't need to go in, because there's never anything in there. Let's find out if the chapel does indeed care if I... No, okay, if I'm empty, it's fine. Nursery. I'm gonna lose one of those immediately. That's still 2 coins. Dark room. Crud. And I can't see anything on the table right now. That's fantastic. Let's hope. Kitchen. And it turns the right way. Good. You know what? I'm buying the banana. Get some extra steps. Dining room. The pool. Adds locker room, sauna, and pump. But I can't really... I can get a hallway closet even if it's not next to a hallway. Key card. That's a little late. Well... Alright. The den, because it's the only thing that gets me Mordor. I can't believe I'm going into Mordor. There's a key. There's a coin. Utility closet. Garage, dark room. A gymnasium can go off, as far as I am concerned. I don't need that anymore. I have the key card. I don't have the second part of that, so I don't know if that actually means anything, but... Alright. We have lights for dark room. A key. $11.28. Where's dark room? I had a section for dark room, you see. 11:28. Later. Boudoir, probably the best thing I can get here. Alright. That... Oh, there's a coin on the floor. Use more key. Alright. I want the office, but it's turning the wrong way. Gymnasium doesn't have power right now. That might mean I can go through. Yes, it doesn't lose me 2 steps. Wonderful. Garage would mean nothing at this point, if I take it now. Do I have a nursery? I do. And I get some faucet. I mean, I could have, but I'm making a very winding hall here, and if I can't get out, I would like to. Drawing room makes sense here. But so does secret passage. Secret passage. No, not a bedroom. Store the Halls of Holly. Green thumb. Green thumb. Last key. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Special call bypassed. Green color of room. Yeah. Watering can. Is there even a painting in this room? Probably not. Locked. Drawing room. We're going... That's locked. This is also locked. Darn. I'd have to make it to the commissary and then back. Dining room? Dining room has food now. Salt shaker before I eat. Yeah. Have dinner. I don't think I will have a furnace, so... That's a lot of steps. I should be just fine. I will lose what money I have going into the chapel here, but... Except for 1 coin, but... I can dream that I have a key in... Commissary. Which is a bit of a... walk. If I can't afford it, we can always throw money into the fountain and then go look at the last part. I cannot. Okay. And we didn't see any rooms with... Didn't see any rooms with the correct images today. In which case, this is fine. Oh, I already threw 1 in. Right, 1 per day. I've never been down here, I realize. There's a... And an entrance to something over there. I need another pipe. There's definitely stuff that way. Okay. Interesting. I don't see anything here, though. I should imagine, that there is some outside because, like, I see stuff over there, too. So, I will probably want some way of going outside on the, rightmost edge, just like how the left side has garage that I don't think you can get any other way. Like, it has to be up against the wall on the left side. That said, 11:25, right? Huh? Was it not 11:25? Eleven to 8. I'm an idiot. I heard the click. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Ah. But is there anything in the... Yes, there is. So I'm too short of whatever this is. I don't imagine they need me to do 2 out of 4. Unless there is some manner of puzzle involving lighting the correct ones. Why is there a sundial here? Like, does it do anything? Does it matter for anything? Gardener's Logbook. April 10th, 1992. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula, groundskeeper. This would have to be the guy who took over from the driver, the previous guy. The guy who got fired. Right? Among my many commission duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holy's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, the entrance drive to an east yard. Fortunately, for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, green room, and secret garden all fall within this category. Oh. Oh no. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience of such an undertaking was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quantity, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. So let's see here. Soil survey. Only on edges. I will split this into 2 for each side. That is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm actually gonna split it by a number instead of a bracket or something. Poor soil, good soil. Rich soil. Poor, rich. Good soil. Three is good soil, rich soil. Good and poor. Like they added a mechanic while I wasn't looking, I guess. Poor, rich. No, wait, poor, good. Poor, rich. Rich. Good. Barren. And good. And then poor and poor. All right. And then next, smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smudge pots. Okay. The smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cost champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda. Gaswell on off somehow. Currently in the cloister. Orinda is the farmer with the hoe in the chapel. I would like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister. Cloister mentioned. Statue of Orinda. With the much more appropriate angel, Rinna. Gardner wanted to replace with Rinna. Other angel. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Oh, so... Rinna is the farmer with the hoe. Okay, Gardner wanted to replace statue. The paragon of gardening. There we go. Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously. Though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth, and am too scared of chastisements to probe for the particulars for a third time. So, cloister is definitely different to the chapel. Okay, so I am considering keeping this one like that for now, because it does mention that that should make yeah, apples, one valve kept off in orchard or tent, because it might give us more apples, right? If I understand that correctly. Even though it's not winter. Oh, it's not winter months, so... Okay. It's time to call it a day. I'm keeping that, like, on for the stuff down there. For now. Because it says other systems, right? Alright. We have a lot of steps now. I'm going to check that I, in fact, did what I said for the... yeah, 2 flames. I'm going to pick the outside room to see what we get today. Because I could get the shelter, and ignore some red rooms. No. We get the hovel. I'm taking the schoolhouse, actually. Can I? No, but there is a spot to dig here, if nothing else. All right. Library. I wanted to see a book. Swinburne. Simon P. Jones. Borrowed by Peterson, Simon. I borrowed this at some point. Mrs. Peterson and Babbage. Bon Margle. Who's Bon Margle? Okay, so Swinburne by Marion Marigold. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. Diving so deep bird, a ride on the wave bird. There is not a dare I would not do, there's not a depth I would not dive to. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird not in the sky, not in the sea, that is what they say. Bird in the sky, not in the sea, that is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird, you are not swimbird. If you are friend bird, fly in the wind bird. Shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, I dare not swim, and I dare not step foot in the ocean again. I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh, for they will do it for me and on my behalf. I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. Well, that's kind of sad. Is there anything I need from this? I couldn't tell. Library. Okay, well, let's see here. Boiler room. But I don't have a gem yet. The foundation does not reset each day. Workshop. Combine inventory to create new items. Combine inventory to create new items. Yes, please. A small coin purse. Oh, here's a puzzle for sure. H. I don't know what the H is for. Just check the room first. I do not have a coin purse yet, or anything else but the coin purse yet, so... Let's see here. Let's see here. Workshop. Music sheet. Page 8. Stones cut by blank. Stones cut blank by hand. And letters. Letters wrought blank, unless it is do spell blank our secrets hard thought. I'm just writing this down so that I can reference it later. A message. Red is often lost. Blank. Among the bold blank words. I don't know if it's blank, but it's something. Spoken soft. The note is red. The letter is not blank. Let's find out if I can read this. Well, I get the general gist of how it's played, I guess, but, I feel like there's just way too much info for it to be relevant, especially for somebody who does not play music. The true box does not always contain the price. Yeah, I figured. 'Cause that would mean, you know, two boxes are true. Let's get the parlor. There's some good soil to the next one, but if I go one more that direction, I get to rich soil. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. The gems are in the white box. Here's food. If only one box is true, and only one box contains a gem, and only one box... That... Huh? I will hope that this is correct. I can't believe I made that one. Shit. Well, I guess I could take a nursery here. Another gem. This is unfortunate. That's not right. Secret passage. I can't do a green room here, can I? In which case, balls. My doors are always locked, but I need 2 for that. Always left unlocked. 7 locked doors. I don't have, so this. That's the wrong day. Billiard room. Bedroom. There's never a box here anymore. It gets me through, even if it's a bad placement. Green. Terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems to draft. Wonderful. Money. There's a statue of a guy. And a cup of tea. Nothing else. What a bit of a shame, because this was the rich soil room. That's all I got. All the way back. And we ain't seen any of the classrooms, that's always fun. It likes giving me the spare room. Billiard room. I am crossing my fingers that it doesn't like screw me over here. Do not pick a green room on the Baron tile, but the next one perhaps. Classroom. I will do this because it lets me redraft. There's also some this would not get me anywhere, so redraw another classroom or a nook because I need a key. Oh, there was a right. I forgot. 1. I'm sorry, what? 3? That's new. Because that's like 50. 53 is not a number I can do here. What am I looking at? Square of 3. Let me guess. I put in 3 and then I do square. No. Square root of 50? Could that be, because that's like 7 something. 10? No. This is unusual to say the least. Is it? There's like a square. 3 to the power of 2, perhaps. No. So 9, you say? Okay, it is. Okay, so 9 again. 3 to the power. Yeah, so yeah, up 2. 4. That is a. They're really. That's not a key. I mean, it is a key, but that's not a key. That's gonna get. I'm gonna need to pull out a calculator if that keeps going. Yeah. I have to pill the observatory here, or it's day over. Pantry? Yeah, alright. There's a lot more fruit out and about now. Garage. Or soil. Yeah, garage for keys, you're right. I don't have the... I don't have the car key anymore, though. That's a shame. Queen and car. Okay. I just gotta keep that in mind if I ever run into the commissary. Yeah. Dining room. No. Dark room? No. It has to be dining room. I don't have anywhere else I can go forward. I don't have a gem. So chapel it is. There's a gem on the table to my right. Is there? Oh, there is. There's a key. Boudoir. Another gem. Please be open. Commissary. Wheat and rain. Let's try that. See if we can stumble across the room for I'll have to be back. Classroom? Or storeroom? Classroom. So grade 2, another apple. foyer. Don't have the gems, so code check or redraw. Dark room. Or storeroom. Dark room. Ah, yes, locked. Shit. I'm more likely to draw red rooms right now. Well, I suppose we get extra from the dining room now. So at least there's that. That's locked. Cool. And I don't see... Yeah, I don't see any extra goodies. I guess I'll just buy the Soul Checker. I am taking a trip down to the workshop. That's correct. Let's see here. Workshop is here. Okay, so coin purse and Soul Shaker. Can I not? Okay, so I cannot. I was kind of hoping I could combine the two of those. Dining room. I see, furnace. Archives, weight room does heck all for me. Never anything, there's nothing in it as far as I can tell. This is locked. Definitely not the right room. Gymnasium. That's the only thing I can really pull here. Security. I don't have a gem, so... Awesome. Okay. Well, they told me to do this. Let's see here. Making sure that I don't pass through a room I should be in. This is locked. Right, I need to go to the dark room. I got a gem. Not what I was hoping for. This is new. Or at least I didn't see it initially. That's unfortunate. Just taking a quick walk through the rooms in case I like accidentally encounter the room that the commissary is pointing at. There's a bird in there, so that's definitely not the thing. Billiard room. This one's the one for yesterday, so, or at least the last time we had a. There's an addition I'm missing. Here. No, wait, that's not wheat. That's herbs. Dang it. Okay, so I'm actually just gonna walk and see what happens if I spend up all my my movement, but yeah. I think I'm done for, I mean, one more day maybe, but you have a good one. I will try to get to they mentioned the cloister. The house might be a little bit different, it says this time. West-facing villa. I'm imagining the cloister, then, since it's a green room, it has to be on the sides, but, like the garage, I feel like it might be on the right. Like, it has a specific side it needs to be on. I'm gonna try for that. Okay, I'm taking a couple of steps in here first, in fact. But then immediately get me one of these. I had an indicator for. Okay, so the first one's poor. That's whatever. Get the nook. Just get that key immediately. It's free. Secret passage. Picking a green one. Veranda, yeah. I don't have the gems for these, so. Higher chance of finding items like this. Aha, metal detector. Oh! Security? Don't have a gem. Rich, good. I'll take spare room then. It's just a room. Bedroom, sure, why not? E. Hallway. E. Wonderful. Use the key. Wonderful. Billiard room. I need keys. Alright, 8. 3, we went 9. So 4, 16. Minus 10, so 6. Square root of 3 is 9, minus 4 is 5. Split by 5, that's 1. Really? Key card. I can only hope, I can only dream. That's locked. This is locked. Cool. I don't know. Parlor then. Pantry does nothing for me right now. Oh, there's a coin. Gems are in both the black box and the white box. Gems are in both the blue box and the black box. Gems are not in the white box or the blue box. Let's try. I feel like it just gives them to me out of pity, but I can't say that for sure. I got very far in there, but I don't have keys. Yes, bedroom, why not? There's always something on the table. There's a trunk is locked. Alright then, storeroom. Dark room. Out check. I'm checking in the key card. Pantry. A banana. Alright, I have some steps, and I don't have an outer room. Let's go fix that. Make a wish. Alright, what's here? Trading post, in fact. Let's see what I can get for metal detector. Lockpick. Okay, we're changing it up. I'm going to put in the lockpick, in fact. I know I could probably get some usage out of it right now, but I'd rather not lose it while I have it. Lockpick. I thought I had a metal detector. No, I traded it in. Right. That would do it. Nursery costs 1. Get 1 back. Okay, I have a key, and I have 4 gems. I can only hope that the room I gotta roll is worth something to us for this day. Lunk. Commissary. No. Really, this is locked. That's great. This is great. Alright then. Charming cottage. What a house shape. I'll take one more. Just one more. It's not quite 9 o'clock yet. Alright, I'm heading over to this room immediately. Because if I can get a shelter... I can take all the red rooms. Let's see here. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Back. Log into network. Staff services. Staff announcements. It's November 7th. November 7th. And I don't have a watch down here. We'll fix that. Just gotta find the den. Draft the den, hopefully. Spare room, in fact. Take me there. Billiard room. Oranges. 18. It's 2. 14 minus 2. 12 times, that's 24. 3. So 19. 11, so that's 8 times 3. 16. 24. 24 by 12. Go. But I still haven't got. Here's the coat check. Retrieve item, lockpick, exit. A hallway here? Yes, please. Take the nook, sure, why not? There's no clock in here, though. Parlor doesn't have one, but here's a hallway closet. 3 dice, key card. Running shoes. Corridor. Parlor. Blank box is true, the blank box is not empty. Box with a false statement contains the gems. That would be blue then. We got the den. Good. Alright. It is currently nearly 9 o'clock. Nearly 9 o'clock, so 10 o'clock. I make it over there fast for 11 o'clock. Okay. Time lock safe. Set unlock date. It is November 7. 9 a.m. November, right? November. Staff services, staff announcement, rumor 7. And water. I hope indeed it is the correct time of day. That is AM and not PM. I'm gonna suck. AM and PM sucks. Okay, so I can fool around a little bit before that thing opens. Kitchen? I mean, I won't get anything out of the kitchen, but it is a turn. Redraw, please. God. The game screwed me there. Rather, I screwed myself. Broken lever. Right then, well... Where is code check? It's down here. I will check in the broken lever. Because now I don't know how to find it again. Shame about the lockpick, but now I go over to the outside room, or the outer room again, to wait until I can open the... Yes, indeed. Time lock safe. I gotta wait. It would be real nice if the radiation would increase a little. for a day. I'll just have to do it like this to check that the time is whether or not. Okay, so I can in fact check it here. I didn't need the den at all. Well, it's taken a bit, so I will leave this here and go take a piss, because I really gotta. Tusen tack. Alright, well. It's not quite 10 yet. That's... It should be 10 by the time I get down there. Okay. Oh, come now. Do I have to sit here and wait even more? Unlock safe. I can only hope this is correct. And now I gotta wait. This is exciting. This isn't gonna be very exciting, but like... It needs to be 1 hour into the future. And you're not giving me rooms I can actually interact with in the meantime? That's always nice. Yeah, this isn't great. I have to sit here and wait. Yeah, this isn't very exciting, is it? Because I don't have any rooms I can go to. I did check in the broken lever. Now I just need another broken lever. Make a wish. I know. At least it's not like an actual hour, but still. I know, not very exciting, but there is a thing down there, so now that I have it, and I should have the solution set up. Let's see here. Shelter. Irad could open all doors. Remember to scan. Safe. Puzzle. Check. Network. Staff. Services. Announcement for date. Locks in. Entryway. Alright, well. Yeah, this ain't great. Whee! E13. We could check all our days. Size jigsaw. I am literally just waiting for the time to pass. It's unfortunate. It didn't unlock properly last time. And I ran out of stuff. I entered something into coat check. I got nothing. If it doesn't work this time, like if I should have entered PM, I am going to scream and then I'm going to shut off for the day. Okay, screaming is a little bit of an exaggeration. I will sigh heavily, look at the game with disappointment, because like a father with an unruly child. Because, like, we solved the puzzle, but it's literally a waiting game, and you're not giving me things to pass the time while I play the waiting game. What do you look so surprised about? You too. No, he looks more serene, I suppose. I'm gonna look at birds. Yeah, birds. There's some canes in here. What time is it? Not enough. The requirement of you have to enter the unlock time for an hour later than you are, which is probably going to be 2 hours, right? Because, yeah. Like, if I entered it wrong, I'm just going to have to do it on another day, yeah. It's like, what is AM and what is PM in this game? Especially when it, like, gets close to 10. Or 12, rather. Like noon. I really wish they would have, you know... 24 hours, right? Use the 24-hour format. I know this is old, like, this is supposed to be an old setting, but you have computers. And this is Britain-esque. Or failing that, Middle Europe. I'm in no hurry to, like, run over there when it's supposed to be open. It stays open for 4 hours, but... It's the you're supposed to do this, go into the house, come back out, collect a thing later. But I didn't get the house. I got a scant few rooms and then no, nothing. Didn't even pull a red room the day I had the shelter, right? It's like the time goes slower whenever I look up. So, yogurt. Good for your belly. So is the blueberry, isn't it? Exciting gameplay, I know. But resetting the day would literally ruin the entire thing. How slow can time pass in a game where it doesn't pass, like, correctly? It's probably a minute per hour, but like, dang. Or maybe 2 minutes per hour. Feels more like 2. And when you're just sitting here waiting. I know, super exciting. I can't even start walking over there now, because I'll reach it before it actually opens. Head over. And so I wait. I can only wait. I can only hope that I said it correctly. Mental anguish. Mental anguish. What time is it? It is 12. Oh, that's horrible. Thanks, game. I guess I'll call it a day then. Unless it meant, like, it opens... well, I'm not thinking about it anymore. We have the supposed solution. Like, I know the process now. But it didn't get us the thing, so... I can only pray that it... Like... Why did they have to, like, at AM, PM, and then... lie to me about how it functions? Let us... find somebody to raid while I go get some actual food in me. Thank you all for watching. Well, probably not tomorrow. Tomorrow, likely, I have a thing to do. If I don't, well... I'll play. But... we usually do a thing on Wednesday, so... Alright. That's good. Let's see here. Who's live? Who do I know that is live? Yeah, Tio for speed running. Why not? You guys have a good one. And, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I hope you have a good evening. Cheers.